It's refrigerator cleaning day again at my house. I find the weirdest stuff in my fridge sometimes. A lot of times we grab whatever, we're on the run or things are going really quick, and I have plenty of food, but then I end up with some weird stuff. I don't like to throw stuff away, so I want to make sure I can figure out ways to use it. Some of these fruits are getting a little bit weird looking, so I need to do something quick, and there's not a whole lot of them, so why leave that one little bit floating around for somebody to just keep stuffing in the back of the fridge? Time to think fast. What I'm going to do with these little trivial amounts of fruit is make a nice fruit salad for everybody, and they'll notice it because it's going to go in this. Okay, first, let's be fruit inspectors here. Half an apple. I don't know who had the other half, but here's this one. Funky, weird apple. Like that? It's still edible. I mean, it's not going to win a beauty contest, but you can eat it. My personal favorite is the freaky grapes at the bottom of the bag. Look at those ends. Aren't they attractive? They're really good. But, you know it sounds stupid. I'm not throwing this away. You'll see what I do with it in just a minute. Another weird fruit to have go rotten on you and try to figure out what the heck to do with is bananas. Now, I'm going to use a banana today, but it's a fairly decent one. So, don't try to use rotten or going bad bananas. You can, though, take a banana whole and stick it in the freezer and use it then for banana nut muffins. I got a video on that somewhere on my channel, so you can watch that. So here's what I've done with some of the bananas that just did not make it. They went into the freezer hole. I've got them thawed out because I'm making muffins in the morning. Alright, while we've got the good banana left, I'm saving it for this extension of fruit. I take all these little trivial amounts of fruit and I'm going to cut them up. I put a little splash of lemon juice in, and I don't know if you know why, but it's because of oxidation. You want to make sure that the things that can turn brown don't. Mostly it's apples, bananas, from what I've got here today. Okay, I'm going to chop this up and just toss it in there. Okay, pieces are about bite-sized. They'll fit on a fork or in a spoon. Toss them in. Okay, that's half the apple. And then I've got the freaky apple that looks a little weird. Time saver. This thing's awesome. Maybe $1 at your dollar store. And just cut through the apple. And then cut up the slices. Okay, apple number 2. Toss it in there. Make sure it gets coated real nice with the lemon juice. Now, something else I have in the fridge that nobody's going to eat because they don't know what to do with it. It's just a little bit. It's some pineapple. Tidbits. Just a few. It's probably enough for one person, but if it keeps getting shoved to the back of the pantry, if it keeps getting shoved to the back of the fridge, it's never going to get eaten. So I'm going to use the pineapple too in the fruit salad. Now, I don't like to use too much of the pineapple juice, so what I do is save the juice. Yeah, I save just about everything. I save the juice because it goes great with teriyaki to marinate chicken in. So that's going to go in the freezer. Dump my pineapples in. And I also found just enough red cherries left over to be annoying. So these are just all really odd, trivial amounts of fruit. Did the same thing. I saved the juice because I found out this really makes a good syrup to go over like ice cream and yogurts. So I saved the juice and I've squeezed it all out, and all I've got is these nice black cherries that were frozen. I'm just gonna, I thought I was gonna cut them, but I'm gonna toss them. I'm gonna toss them in here. Okay. Now, you're wondering, what am I going to do with those nasty grapes? Okay. The grapes, all I have are a few of them, just a bunch, and really they're just getting too soft on one end to eat. These I will cut up either in half if they're still decent, or that end is going bye-bye, because the other end is perfectly fine. Okay, those are the grapes. I really am throwing away the really freaky ends, and that's about all. So that's like less than half of the bunch that was in my hand. Last is the banana. Last because it will have a tendency to turn brown fast if I don't get it in there and toss it real quick. Okay. Now, do make sure that you coat these with the lemon juice so that none of it turns brown on you. Now, you can serve it this way and it's perfectly fine, but we like to make it a little bit special. As you can see, this now looks actually like something people are going to dig into, and I'm going to get rid of all that instead of losing each individual tiny piece of fruit in the refrigerator in corners. That looks like something someone's going to help themselves to at lunch. So, what I like to do is make just a little bit of a sauce, or a little bit of a cream for it. Tiny bit of salad dressing gives it a little tang. A little bit of organic sugar, just a little, but mostly vanilla yogurt. Mix those up. And because it's getting close to winter, and we tend to have hot chocolate and stuff like that, it's always nice to get some cheap marshmallows if you like them, and keep them on hand. I toss a few of those in there just to make it nice and special. Okay, I know what I'm having for lunch. So there you have it. You can throw some walnuts in it, some almonds, anything you want, add a little crunch. Celery, some people like that. But those are all pieces of fruit, little odds and ends that would have gotten thrown away, and now it's an absolute serving for, in our house, a family of 5. I hope you've enjoyed watching what I do to keep from throwing things away, stretching the food dollars, and please make sure you subscribe. I'd love to hear what you guys do. It always helps to get new tips. It helps to keep learning. Thanks. Have a great day.